Hi everyone, Lewis here, and today I'm going to be doing an overview of a reinforced magic bow found in Obsidian Mod on Terraria. To craft this item you need to combine 1 magic bow, 5 diamonds which are found randomly on the ground, and 15 Hellstone Bars, which is the equivalent of 60 Hellstone Ore along with 15 Obsidian to craft those 15 Hellstone Bars. You can find the Hellstone Ore in Hell, and you can find the Obsidian in either Hell or the lava layer on the world. You must then combine these items at a normal anvil. The magic bow and reinforced magic bow have very similar attributes. They share the same base damage, the same knockback, and also the same mana per shot. Because of that, I'm not really going to be talking about the bow too much, and rather just drawing comparisons between the two. So if you do want to see more about the actual bow's attributes as a whole, then there'll be an annotation on screen right now to see how exactly the magic bow works. Despite the two bows sharing a lot of features, they do actually have quite a few differences, of which I'm going to name now. The reinforced magic bow can penetrate not only enemies but also the actual world. This makes it great against some larger enemies, namely the bosses, and even when I fought the destroyer, I found out I did a hell of a lot of damage, a lot more than some other weapons such as Mega Shock, and the only way I think you could actually out-beat that DPS would be using a magical harp and getting a really good angle on the boss. It does a lot of damage. The good thing about this, since the arrows do actually travel through enemies, you can actually hit an enemy more than once with the same arrow, which is very useful. On top of that, it does also mean you can use it indoors, which is something you simply could not do for magic bow, so it's great against pretty much any enemy you face. Despite it sharing the same base damage as the magic bow, it does actually use different projectiles which are flaming, as shown in the tooltip, which deal a lot more damage. Despite the projectiles being flaming, they do not set the enemy on fire as a flaming arrow would do. For my use of it, it seems as if it do about triple the damage of actual original magic bow, which is a hell of a lot of damage and can carry you all the way into the end game of hard mode. Now the difference is that the actual fire rate of the weapon is a bit faster. This does not mean that the actual projectiles that come from the sky are any faster, they are exactly the same rate, but it does mean that in theory you should be able to get off more of these spells in a short amount of time, since they should hit the enemy at a quicker rate, which does simply mean a lot more damage than the magic bow. The final change which I could find is that you can hold on left click to use this bow, which is something you could not do with magic bow, which makes it a lot easier to use, and again just does a lot more damage because it is a bit faster. One awesome thing about this item is that it does, of course, as I said at the start of the video, consume just as much ammo as the magic bow, which is 35 mana. But since this weapon does shoot slightly faster than the magic bow, it is recommended that you use the mana flower, along with a lot of mana potions in your inventory, to make sure you can shoot it constantly and consistently. Overall, this is a huge upgrade over the magic bow, and I'd highly recommend it. It doesn't really cost too much, and I could go to the extent of saying it is actually overpowered. As I did say earlier, it can actually quite easily carry you all the way into the end of hard mode because of the strength of this weapon. This weapon is one of the strongest, if not the strongest, out of all the melee, magic and ranged weapons found in the Obsidian Mod. But thanks a lot for watching. If you did find this video useful or informative, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and all that good stuff. If you got any questions about the weapon, feel free to leave them in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys later.